So for us, it's just having each other's backs. It's making sure that you're constantly communicating up there to give your other players confidence to get up in the ball and
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you already know we break down the biggest stories, the most inspiring moments, and the games that make you love basketball even more. And trust me, today's game gave us all of that, plus a little extra spice. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss what's coming up in the WNBA. Big games, big personalities, and moments that give you goosebumps. All right here, every single week. Now, let's set the stage. The energy in the arena was buzzing before the opening tip. The Fever were facing off against the Mercury, and while there were plenty of storylines, two names were on everyone's mind: Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. Here's the twist, though. Caitlin wasn't even in uniform tonight. She's still recovering from that lingering groin injury that's been frustrating fans and teammates alike. But here's where this story gets special. Even from the sidelines, Caitlin made sure her presence was felt. From the moment the first whistle blew, she was up on her feet, cheering, clapping, shouting out plays, encouraging every single teammate who stepped onto the court. You could see it in her eyes. She was locked in as if she was out there running the floor herself. And honestly, that's leadership you can't put on a stat sheet. Mutual respect between competitors. At one point, Alyssa Thomas, one of the toughest, most respected players in the league, pulled off a huge play, and even Caitlin had to smile and give a little tip of the cap. That moment said so much. This wasn't about rivalry. This wasn't about one-upmanship. It was about the pure love of the game and the respect great players have for each other. That's the kind of moment fans remember long after the box score fades away. Enter Sophie Cunningham. But if we're talking about the night's true spotlight on the court, oh, that belonged to Sophie Cunningham. This was Sophie's return to Phoenix, the place where she spent 6 seasons, played 182 games, and built a reputation for being fiery, fearless, and always ready to let it fly from deep. You could tell from the moment she stepped onto the court, she was dialed in. And when I say dialed in, I mean dialed in. 5 made threes, 18 total points, 6 for 9 shooting from the field. Every single shot she took seemed to come at the exact right time, stopping a Mercury run or sparking a Fever push. That's the kind of rhythm shooters dream about. The Fever's bench comes alive. Every time Sophie hit one from beyond the arc, the Fever bench went wild. Players were jumping up, shouting, waving towels. And there, right in the middle of it all, was Caitlin Clark, grinning, fist-pumping, and celebrating like she was the one lighting up the scoreboard. That's what makes this team dangerous. It's not just one superstar carrying the load. It's everyone feeding off each other's energy, whether they're in uniform or not. Depth and determination. With Caitlin out, a lot of people questioned whether the Fever could keep pace. Tonight was the answer. Sophie stepped up. The bench stepped up. And the team played with the kind of confidence that says, we're not just surviving without our star, we're still here to win. Caitlin's presence on the sidelines might not count for points or assists, but it counts for something just as important: belief. Her energy, her encouragement, and her leadership kept the Fever locked in from start to finish. And here's the scary thought for the rest of the league. If the Fever can play like this without Caitlin Quickcourt, imagine what's going to happen when she's back at full strength. Sophie's performance tonight was proof that this roster has weapons all over the place. You can't just focus on Caitlin. You can't just take away one option. The Fever are building something bigger, a system where anyone can step up on any given night. Final thoughts. So, to sum it up, Caitlin Clark didn't score a single point tonight. She didn't grab a single rebound. She didn't dish a single assist. But she still changed the game. Sophie Cunningham, on the other hand, gave us one of her most efficient shooting nights of the season, proving once again that confidence and preparation are a deadly combination. Together, one leading from the bench, one leading from the floor, they showed us what team basketball really looks like. And that's why, Fever fans, you should be excited. We'll be keeping an eye on Caitlin's recovery, Sophie's hot hand, and how this team keeps building momentum heading into the playoffs. If you love stories like this, moments where leadership, chemistry, and skill all come together, go ahead and smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe for more. Because trust me, this season is just getting started.